Eh?
Mi ò lè sá wáyà rẹ̀ kí n gbé padà mẹ́sẹ̀.
Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tún àwọn kan tó wọ́n bẹ̀ ká kàn sá then á dé padà. Then wàá kàn sá tó bá ti gbé wù dé padà then tá a bá tàn tí ò bá ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn àmọ́ ibi tí pọ̀
tí. Kí ní ṣiṣẹ́ ó lè jó kí ní kọ́ìlì yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ kó lè bàjẹ́.
Àṣà àjò àṣà náà.
Ẹ́ńjì máa ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ kí ní yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ lè ní bó tó bá ti jẹ́ kó nǹkan kan lọ bàjẹ́ nínú kí ní yẹn ní ìmọ̀ pa. Kì í ṣe pé mi bá yín tì.
Mo jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ mi dé náà mi.
Owó iṣẹ́ lè máa ṣàn. Ẹ máa fún mi owó iṣẹ́ mo lè tì.
Nǹkan tí mo expect from the beginning ni general servicing.
Jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ mi dé because this one of 4,500 I don't even understand. Èló ló máa ṣe last?
Ibi machine rẹ̀.
No, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ bójú nylon biscuit sí ẹnu.
I'm at the roadside. I'm in front of the house now.
Fún mọ́mí Abraham.
Don't close it.
How dare you?
How
How will you close the door on me? How dare you? What kind of nonsense is that? Eh? After that, I will let you nylon biscuit sí ẹnu ọ̀nà ṣọ́ọ̀bù. Why you report to mọ́mí Abraham? You rubbish your phone, eh? No shop for our okay, sir.
Hey guys, as you can see, so from the first part, the first thing you watched, that was the first generator repairer I called. So our house was actually flooded and then so many things happened. I made a video on it and everything. I'll put in the link in the description, but before you watch this one, go and watch that one first so that you understand these footage. And then the second slide was the woman that has a shop in front of our house. Amy. Guys, I don't suffer for my life. Me will be safe for my house. I don't feel clean black stain. I got the clean stain for this woman. The generator flooded our house. It was on a Sunday. She was not around. We had to call, and then I don't maybe she was sick or anything. And I was one call and all of that. Me, they pack sand, they pack dirty thing on top of your shop matter. The same thing we tell you say if they cause this erosion, no do am again. And that's how you doing it. You're not telling me that me I went to report it to somebody. I even gave it that respect because normal me, with all the sufferness wey I suffer for that, I suppose just attack you direct, like just take that. It be like say they meant for it, so it be like say they. Guys, you need to see the way I was cleaning this woman's shop like it was mine. You need to see the way I was cleaning this woman's shop like it was mine. So after doing all of that thing, so because I help you, you think say if the thing happen, you think say I dey help you, dey like you need to go and watch it. And then that was like I don't know, but one thing I've learned is the way I actually walk out from situation is not because I was making video. I thought maybe she was even going to attack me. That's why anything like that I actually like. I like to make videos just in case of anything. And this thing, why are really Yoruba people like Yoruba girls, Yoruba women, sorry, why are they like this? Like to have a conversation, you're not happy with what somebody did, instead of you to approach the person and say I don't like what you do, you never even talk anything, you don't dey shout. Guys, that's the beginning of this video, not be say kini kan. And then to make matters worse, the thing actually happened like a day before, 2 days before. You know, as I said, I don't used to come outside. So the only time she saw me was when I was looking forward to repair my engine. That was when she now saw me outside. So something that happened like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, you know, suppose don't subdue from your heart. Even the shout where you want shout. So that means if you see me for first day, yeah, that means you for just break my head in the abi. She was like, you are what? She has started shouting, started creating a scene. So Yoruba people, una no fit talk, una no fit get argument without raising your voice, and that's why I used to work out. Even in my house, when something happen, then go and watch that video first, so that you understand. Before I pack all of them to police station, when they will start doing as if at times they used to behave like Agbero, as if say they will beat you. Ogbeni, we are just having a conversation here. You don't have to beat anybody. You don't have to be violent. If you cannot have mature conversation, word to word, more will talk, more will understand each other. Which way you should start raising your voice? You should start holding something, start breaking something. You be Agbero. See the people repairing my gen. This is one of these area boys I called that is when me look for somebody to help me fix my generator. We've been together almost 7 months. You never see us having argument. Even when we have argument and Although wow, we'll talk about it, we'll settle it. You never see them doing well. But you see all these ones that claim they went to school, they did master, they clinical. Before you know it, they break your door, they break your MP just to make a statement. Why? See, anything wey concern me and you about this thing, I don't come on my hand. You people can say I'm tribalistic. I am Yoruba to the core from Ondo State. But at times, I don't have to tribalize it. Let me just say some people, like I don't have to tribalize it. Okay, some people, like you, when you want to have an argument, you don't whenever, imagine if say they follow you argue now, you are free to raise your voice. So I never even talk anything just for you telling me what I did. First talk, I never talk. You don't dey raise your voice. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Wetin happen? If I go now, guys supposed to come and carry this one for disturbing my peace now. They will say this guy have come again. That was why I just walked out. And she said that guy is never even, he liked the way I did. After the first one happened, like the first issue we had in the house, and I realized that this type of people that I live with, I've actually learned to respect myself. They are educated though, but they don't have that educated common sense of where you offend each other and then you talk to each other. That's why I don't know if I'm sorry to say or not. I don't take girls as friends because of all this drama. I don't like all this kind of drama. I don't like it. The guys in this house, that's the ones I roll with. And anytime we have issue, as Farouk, waiting you do, I don't like them. We chat on WhatsApp, we chat at each other and everything. The only time you hear us making noise in this house is when we are playing rough. When we are playing rough or insulting each other, that's the only time you ever hear of it. We see these girls, these females, these women, small fights like this. Wetin happen? You people just like creating things. And you know it's even male, so that people will not gather. And I say, kilo shele, kilo. You know all these Yoruba people, the way they used to die, you know. And one funny thing is, when a younger person is trying to like correct an elderly person, there is no how you make it seem. There is no how you make it seem. There's no how you want to paint it. They always say you are rude. That's just it. There's no how you paint. And that's when I saw her doing that thing that a meeting more jija. Take me cover dirty. See no shop way. And you're doing the same. That was why I went to report that to an elderly person. Come and want this woman beer. Because now me pack the last one. Make sure not come try this one again. And the elderly person should go and correct her. The elderly person went, beer yeni o mo sheje abikini kan. And she wanted to come and attack. I was like, auntie, you want to beat me? Oh, normal day, people know me. I know they pass my badge. Funny enough, I don't even used to greet anybody. I don't used to say hi to anybody. Nothing. I don't even buy things from her. She sells provision too. I don't buy things from her. Because most of my things, I actually order them. When I need something, I don't order for where I order. I don't buy anything. Even the day I wanted to buy, I saw all this Okin ice cream. They were passed. I wanted to buy it. And the guy went, my neighbors, my male neighbor, they were making just on me that order now. They don't say me, I'm used to ordering. Before you see me buy anything on the street, and it's always rare. I know they come out of my house. I don't eye anybody. And that was why people were actually surprised that even when the house was flooded, I actually like look out for my neighbor. I tried to help people out and all of that. That was why they were surprised. This girl will be say, people see this girl gets squishy for her and everything. That was why people were surprised. But one thing that me I will not take and I always stand for is especially if you're an elderly person and you're trying to act like because you're of your age or because you're an elderly person you feel like you can do whatever you like. Ogbeni, I'm gonna put you in your place. You understand? Especially now, I paid my full rent. I paid with my hard-earned money. Okay, my parent money is part of it. I paid with my money. You understand? Anything that is going to affect everybody. Most times, if something is going to affect anybody in this house, nobody is going to talk. It's only and that is what used to cause fight in this house. Something that is going to affect everybody will just keep mute. Only me that will be talking. The way I am active, you will ask me if now my papa get this house. But at the long run, this thing can affect everybody. And you know, funny enough, if anything happens, I can share lock my own door, go and lodge in the hotel, stay 1 or 2 days. My life is at peace. No be me go burn hotel 45k. Can they do the same? I'm not trying to ridicule anyone or trying to limit anyone or anything. But most times, and that's one problem about Nigerians generally. Once you feel like, okay, it's general problem, they affect everybody, and will just gather there. Nobody is ready to speak up. The only thing they'll just inside their house. Nobody is ready to voice out. Only me that will be talking. Emi gongo mo wa loju landlord. Even if landlord say if there's any problem, you will ask me, do me know any problem? Even when I complain that this is the issue we have in this house, instead instead of them that they cannot talk, let them just back me up. It's hard for them. You will be complaining about something at the back of the landlord. Landlord will come, you cannot talk. Okay, me that I know how to whine somebody, I whine the landlord. This is what we need to do. Instead of you people to just support me from the back that yes, so this is what we need. It will be hard for you people. Now tell me which type of neighbor do people now have? Then you now say kini. Me I shall learn to stay on my lane and everything. Anytime issue starts, if you cannot come to me and say and talk like a normal learned person that went to school, that went through the four corners of university, even if you not pass through school, at least for the fact that you can even speak English, you should know that Oyinbo, you understand. And English is very, if you cannot come, I don't like what you do. Why will you use it? More resolve. You want to invite the whole world? Oh, she will be microphone saying. So if you're actually doing like that, I don't have a convo with you. I'll walk away. And that's why people feel like anytime issue starts, me I used to walk. Why I not go walk away? May go break bottle for my head. Come tell me say since the day my neighbor broke my door, I think bang. Before, like I think before, if you are shouting like that, I'm actually comfortable and shout with you and everything. I don't care. But neighbor me to giant door, like surely, I think bang. If I ever see anybody, like if you're talking to my raising your voice, the kind waka where they waka so the person will break iron door. Last night, the person if he carry bottle now break on my head. Last night, wetin go happen? Do you know funny enough? When she now even broke the door gone, guess who repaired it? It was other neighbors. Even when iron bender came, she said her generator cannot come, she did not have fuel. So it's just like wara. And it sent a very very long message. So I was like, so if this is my head, this woman break that day, and then they say I need money for intracranial surgery, who for pay am? Then me na you, na me and my family problem be that o. Wetin she go just tell me na only solve you. Even when I took her to police station, because that one is damaged, kini con I've forgotten say they were like, when will she repair the door? She said she does not have money, but she will do it soon. They like they need to fix it the same day. That's how other neighbors are contributed for that. I was like, if she not repairs that, I'll take her back to the police station. Me I have time for kini. It really sent a long message, and since that time, if anybody they argue like Joma Binu, Baba call me, to talk from distance. To bat raise the voice to thinking. So after that first one, it's like I did not really learn. It was another one that just one of broke my MPTV. MPTV. So if to say my iPhone was in my hand, you would have actually smashed it on the floor just because. Funny enough, the husband is supposedly to be a lecturer or whatever. I don't know. In this part of the world, elders they actually feel like because you're older than me and everything. See, elders wey no respect himself, he go collect. They never tell you. At times something will be wrong in the house. I'll call meeting and everything. They'll be like, who am I to call meeting? Egbamike. You are in your flat, I'm in my flat. Is it because I have small years that I'm staying alone? So you're telling me who am I to call meeting? So someone ni. To by the next year, see when everybody will pay almost 500k, I'll pay the same. You're telling me who am I to call meeting? Just because once they've seen one small game. Who does that? Who am I to call meeting? You that you are agbalagba, you see that something is wrong in the house. Why you no call the meeting? As you no call the meeting now, me that momo kekere in the house, let me call the meeting. For the moving forward of this house, you're telling me who am I to call the meeting? So who is not to call the meeting? She landlord, what to one US is to call the meeting? When landlord was calling his number, when he was traveling back to US and he was calling his number, I intentionally did not write it down or bother because me, I know myself. I know. And that man is actually this kind of diplomatic, all this Oyinbo somebody that they don't even take nonsense. The day that he was staying around, I just wanted to pick somebody outside, Pumbler or something I've forgotten, to come and be interior design, to come and fix my curtain. I just said, let me stay in front of you and I just wave to the person that I meet. The man was like, hey, so be watching mama, she get me lele. He said it jokingly, but I understood that message that hey. So now like I said, no, see the person I wanted to wave. You understand? So if I had called that man and say, come and see the tenant where you put for house, now also they just leave the gate open. For this phone, we be say bandit everywhere, kidnapping everywhere, they enter everywhere. Your own tenant where you put for house, they leave the gate open. Now come and tell me the man's reaction. Then I said to call a meeting. They're telling me I'm too small to call a meeting. Nepa will come and cut line. We'll be begging them not to cut line. You, because you have generator, you have this thing, you tell them to cut it. That clinic. Why? It's two people that have generator here. I have generator, and one of my neighbor had generator. A Nepa official came that they don't cut line. The other one, they have generator, say they can cut it. Me, even if they cut it, they no cut it. In my 2 houses that I've stayed in Nigeria, na so generator with their own. I am used to generator life. But the many people that they are staying in flat, that they are students in court, that they do not have generator, how will they study? How will they live? How will they, like, are you thinking about it? Most times it's like most Nigerians are actually just self-centered, self this thing. You're not thinking about other people just because it's not affecting you. Oh. Other people wey dey your neighbor, wey be say you know say dem be students, they no get generator. How will they study? You're telling them to cut the light because she. Man, daddy, I gave that man back to buy. Him too, he just work out. He allow me to rant my rant and work out. You understand? That's why I like guys. When you talk, they'll just ignore you. But girls, before you even talk, they'll be like, quick, 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 quick. So that was that woman. This thing. Just go and watch that video. I'll put in the link in the description box and I'll tell her. I not pray that what happened should happen again, but I am saying if that flood carry this our shop from here to Ondo State, I put it in front of our house and they tell me the key of that house is with me. God knows me need that saliva. You know that guy, you need to watch that video. Come and see dirty thing where be say I no fit do for myself. Where be say I no fit do for myself, but for the fact that the husband came, I wanted to do it. The husband said was confused. I was like, okay, you just bring water. Let me be doing this one. Something wey no concern me. I can't do and finish. Everything don set. This next day, you come dey throw dead for inside gutter wey cause the same thing. And you're telling me that why I go report you to person wey come correct you. Why I no go report you? You even dey happy say I report you. That will be the first time I will be reporting somebody to an elderly person because they will say them is rude. Me, I know say when I'm angry, I don't know how to talk. It's not as if I don't know how to talk, but because of my stature, they will feel like I am rude. So I decided to go and meet an elderly person. If I know, I would have just given her back to by the way I saw her throwing the dead. I was like, okay, is your servant, Abi? As usual, your servant to come and sweep the shop for you when this thing happen again. Abi, oh, you can different back to back. That's when you now know making. So guys, that was how it happened. So I called the first generator repair. So after the flood thing happened, the first generator repair, I went to watch that video. She was giving me price. Then I went to meet my second neighbor that has the generator. That how much did she fix her? She was like, she didn't spend up to that. I should just tell him that you should just lose everything, dry it, then couple it, then you check what is not working. So I told the first generator guy. He said, he sha did not agree. I mean, I know they do all this kind of business. They tell me say na 70k, I be 35k, I want you to repair this gen. If I give you that money, I don't want to hear that and you do not know that something spoiled. Now that thing they always cause fights. I know they hear that one. Go moment boy milking but come. So that was I told one of these my area boys to my party. I told him to look for another generator person. So the guy came, he lost everything as you can see. He took his time, he was doing everything, and the guy was really, really nice. He checked everything to make sure everything was fine. He was telling me what was faulty. And do you know, funny enough, when this thing happened that I came downstairs, make sure to check the video. Link is in my description box. When I came downstairs, I was supposed to actually save the life of my generator. But because of my type of person, I was actually bothered about my neighbors. See the way we respect without my neighbors. I was like, how would they do their things? I left my generator inside that dirty water. I was helping my neighbors. So whatever I paid for fixing this gen was as a result of me leaving the generator longer inside that water. Here you see how I feel. And me and my neighbors were not even party. But I just had to help them because that's just what humanity says. Bí mo ṣe gbẹ́wẹ̀ levels orí tí mo fa tèmi sọ́wọ́ ni I had to pay dearly for it. And my starter coil spoiled. I had to replace it. My starter coil and which one? Starter coil, I had to get engine oil. My fuel mixed with water. My engine oil, I just refilled it though. Everything there to do what you do me. Then which other thing did I repair? And then my plug. He said the plug was still okay, but then you just have to clean. So he lost everything, even the engine. Water entered, then he had to spread it for it to dry completely. See this guy, it's only God that will bless him. This guy worked sincerely from his heart. He worked really sincerely. It's God that will bless him anywhere he is. And I will actually put in his phone number. There is God that will bless him. Like he did it like his kiniko. Understand? I did it from his heart. Then the next one that was battery was like the battery had to condemn, but as God will have it, as God will be at my back, my battery did not spoil because the person that replaced my battery did not remove the nylon. So that's one thing to note. When you're replacing your generator battery, make sure they do not remove the nylon in case of rain, in case of things like this. Understand? That's the only thing that actually saved me from my this thing. And then another thing I was saying, please, no matter what, no matter how trusted, how you feel like you actually trust your repairer or anything, please make sure to stay with them. I was having what's happening at this point, like I was feeling weak, but I just had to stay with them because this gen will give me problems before they will go and swipe something there. Then I had to beg that my guy neighbor to stay with me and everything. So make sure to always stay with them. So overall, it was a good experience. At least I learned something. Though I was angry, but this current landlord I have is the best landlord ever anybody can have. Bestest landlord anybody can have. But then another thing is, that we learn every day from experience and everything. When I was actually helping out to my neighbors, people downstairs to clear their things and everything, and they said they were surprised. I was like, wait, if it was my house where I built with my money and this thing happened, well, for live that kind of thing, we're actually learning. You staying in rented apartments, different apartments in Nigeria, you are learning so many things. You're learning places to build house, what to check out for, so many things. Like you're learning experience, you're gaining experience, and that is why you should not make same mistake your landlord make. That you should not make it again. I hope you understand. It's not about just building house or buying land or just leaving the tenant to go. As it stands now, I'm currently punishing one of my landlords. She's begging me for kidney. I have another video on that. Make sure you check the link in the description box. She don't want to get sense. I left her house 2 months. I dash her 10-month house rent. In that 10 months, this woman did not deem it fit to actually even flash me to ask me that, auntie, why did you leave this house? So now it's not like September that my rent is supposed to expire. She's not begging me. She's not calling me, disturbing my phone. Say make her, well, I just did the one and said they come. That's what that house go be. Like road. So landlord will not get sense. We will teach am sense. But see, this is my landlord there. This one he go make heaven. I no go punish am. He no stress me. Before I say Jack Robinson, he don't fix am. Even when this erosion thing happen, they came to fix it. They came to do drainage. They came to lift the well, do things they can do. That is what we call landlord. As he do am, they did that. And funny enough, this man is outside the country. He could have left us to our fate. But people that have conscience of God, God, this is my current landlord. Anywhere you be in the US, God will continue to bless you abundantly. Anything you lay your hand upon will prosper in Jesus' name. Oko Oba, Ada Oba, anything Oba, Konisha, let's say in Jesus' name. Babe, that's the nicest landlord you can ever have, ever. Then I had another nice agent thinking to see we would have repaired it, but we actually lost the man. He died. I just saw the news on Instagram. I even posted it on my Instagram. That's the nicest landlord. Me, Mokunda and agency, man, nice. That man was very nice, but we actually lost him. And now our landlord is in US, so he sent another person to come and be in charge. That one too is nice. See, in whatever you do, if you don't have money to build your house, just pray for good landlord. Because if you have bastardized, if you're a landlord, they can merge you and make you. But the other people I have is neighbor. But it's not as if I have bad neighbors. I have very, very good neighbors. I have a very nice neighbor. But when it comes to some sensitive parts like security and like you can take your coffee okonsi abi akiyesi. I don't know how to speak that in Yoruba. They did not put attention to it, and when you're trying to tell them about it, teach them about it, enlighten them about it, you feel like, who is this one now? Who is this small girl? Like they still used to use that audio small girl. I'm 25. Oh, my mate don't born. They don't like. I'm 25. Forget my small stature. I don't even look it. The way I talk, I don't look it. Maybe that's always confusing them. So guys, if you like this video, as always, make sure to click the subscribe button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you check the description box. So overall, I bought the plug for I can't remember, for 1,200. I got engine oil, then petrol. Actually let me to filter my petrol to clean everything in the generator. Then what else did I get? Then the key starter, Kiniko. All the money I spent was not up to 4,000. I'll ask my neighbor, I can't remember, so I'll put it at the end of the video. It wasn't really up to that I'll put it in the description box. Make sure to check it out. Because I chatted him, I think he went to church, he's not yet back. So it's not up to that and everything. So my purpose of making this video is to help people in Lekki and Guinea. So if you've had this experience and it became faulty, when your repairer comes, don't just allow them to be you. Imagine if that guy, that 7,000 be 35k that I should pay, if I paid it and then he discovered this thing spoiled, he will still charge me extra. In control the man. So whenever things like this happen, tell them to remove the part first, let them spread it, let it dry, then couple it back and try to on it. If it's not on, then the person should not tell you what exactly low budget anyway. Not like you should just be looking at the generator inside water and then you just be imagining in your head low budget. This particular mechanic actually thought that my my battery would have spoiled, but as God will have it, God weighed in my back. My battery did not spoil because I had nylon. The nylon that came with it was there. So you cannot just sit down and just be imagining. And when you're doing this, make sure you sit down with it. Like he already bad mouth late in my budget. Then my neighbor was like, let him sparkle it. I became yes, but Shoshano is Koshano or Koshan. I don't know how they straight that thing. So that was how I would have bought that. But it's not as if the guy is a liar or this repairer. It's not as if he's a liar. Normal. To me about what generator. Like if water enter your generator, the first thing is battery will first go first. That's what he thought. He didn't know that there was nylon there. I hope you understand that. So that was what made him say it. You understand? But if it was somebody that is non-truthful, you understand, you could apply. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please make sure you click the subscribe button and I'll see you in my very next video. Thanks for watching and bye.